Hello everybody and welcome back to a slightly shorter speed drawing video today. Today we are drawing the Unimpressed Cthulu. And I'd like to say thank you very much to my two Patreons, Eugene and Lloyd. Eugene for requesting this as the drawing and Lloyd for requesting this as his video. So thank you once again so much, guys. Now, the reason this one's going to be pretty short is this one came together really quickly, and I both love and hate when that happens. I love it because it means I can move on to the next one really quickly, and I hate it because it makes me feel like I'm genuinely not giving the person who requested the drawing enough time. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of these drawings, I tried to aim to only make it take about half an hour to do, but this one only took me 15 minutes and I felt really bad. And then we've got some of Snow's ones that take me a full hour, nearly hour and a half, which is great, don't get me wrong. It just means that I put a lot more work into it, or maybe I haven't, it's just more difficult for me to draw. But I still really enjoy this one. Cthulu is one of those weird kind of grey areas where I both love it and hate it. I love it because it introduced me to a whole new different type of horror, cosmic horror, existential horror, which I suffer from a massive amount of existential dread anyway, so finding out that there was a horror to do with that was both interesting, fun, and absolutely bloody terrifying. I don't mind telling you that, as you can probably guess. And I hate it because so many people try to use it as a template for their own existential horror, and they just don't get it. It doesn't work. You have to be terribly afraid of what you're writing about. And one of the things about H.P. Lovecraft is he was fucking terrified of the entirety of the world. He was a paranoid bitch. And I use that term in the most derogatory way possible because while he did introduce us to this wonderful world of creativity, creative creatures, demons, gods, things that will eat your brain out of your anus. I don't know, that was the first word that came to mind. I'm sorry if that creates a horrible picture, but it's supposed to be a horrible picture. Anyway, as much as he's given us this world that we can kind of like write our own stories in, create our own things in, all that kind of stuff, he was a horrible person. He was not a very nice person, misogynistic, racist, xenophobic, genuinely terrified of everything. But that's also one of the reasons why I think he could write so well, because he was genuinely scared of everything. He was scared that women would control his life, take over the world, control him, what he could and couldn't do. He was scared for the same thing for racism. Like, he was scared that the African Americans that were in his country were going to come and take over his home and his job and all that kind of thing. Same thing that a lot of racists are scared of, but like, he took it to another level. And I'm not going to discuss that here because you could go on about it for hours. And it makes reading or listening to, because I have the audiobooks, some of his stories awful. I'm not gonna lie, it's awful. It's very hard. But anyway, I really enjoyed this little Unimpressed Cthulu. I hope that you did. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. This was a really quick video. Take care, have fun. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.